CEOs spending $10,000 on AI implementations that make things even worse. There's are founders who have AI assistant send confidential information to the wrong people, and their business had to shut down because of their automation. Welcome to CEO Second AI Brain Series. I am Kimbo. Over the next few hours, I'm going to show you exactly how to build an AI agent, act like the best assistant, and actually save your time instead of create more work for you. But first, let me tell you a story about coffee, a story that changed how I think about everything in business, especially AI. Every morning, I used to wait 20 minutes for my coffee, not because I am lazy, but because of my partner is a private chef, and she had incredibly high standards for everything she created. She has this amazing ability to craft anything from nothing, perfect balance, expert heart, restaurant quality every single time. And the problem is, it takes forever. Every morning I have to sit there 20 minutes and wait, watching her green the bean just right, measure everything precisely, time the extraction perfectly, and the coffee were always excellent. But I was losing my patience. I'm losing my first hour of the productivity just for waiting. And I realized I had two choices. I have to keep waiting for her definition of perfection, or I take control of my morning. So I bought for myself an espresso coffee machine. So I only need to press one button and the coffee coming up. And I can start focus on productivity of my day immediately with only 2 minutes. It's not as perfect as her coffee, but it's consistent, it's reliable, and ready when I need it. And you know what? The decision changed how I think every day I start my business, every day I start my working, and then especially how I use my AI. Because here's what I realized. I was doing the same thing with my business process, the same thing I was doing with the coffee. I was just waiting for the perfect solutions, the perfect moment, the perfect system before I automate everything. I think, wow, this client situation is a unique one, or this process is not ready yet, or maybe next month it's gonna be less chaos. It does sound familiar? Meanwhile, I was spending hours every day on repetitive tasks, just like I spent hours waiting for a perfect coffee from a private chef. I was the bottleneck of my company, of every single of my business. And then when I first heard about AI automation, I got so excited. Finally, something that could handle all of the repetitive tasks. But then I make the same mistake, just like I make with the coffee. I wait for the perfect setup. Meanwhile, I was watching other CEO jump into AI without any preparations. They were spending thousands of tools, and then they're hiring AI consultants, they're hiring AI agency, the implement system left and right. The FOMO were real, and I thought, maybe I am overthinking on this. Maybe I should just pick a tool and start using it. Then I start hearing the real horror stories. CEOs spending $10,000 on AI implementations that make things even worse. There's are founders who have AI assistant send confidential information to the wrong people, and their business had to shut down because of their automation. After it damaged the client relationship, then I realized every time was making the same 5 critical mistakes, and it was costing them time, money, and credibility. Problem number 1, everything was still in your head. Just like I never write out how my partner make a perfect coffee. I never document how I actually ran my business. I thought I have a clear process, but when I try to explain them to AI, well, it depends. And I usually do this, but sometimes you don't even remember. Problem number 2 is my procedures were scratched everywhere. I take some notes somewhere in my Google Doc, some in my message, some in my text, some in my Facebook chat, and some in my team memories. So my AI needs one clear source of truth, not a treasure hunt through different resources and platforms. Problem number 3, I wanted perfection immediately. I expect AI to work for me just like my partner coffee. Perfect from day number 1. But AI is much more like a coffee machine. It needs to be set up properly first. Then it will deliver for you consistently. Problem number 4, I treat every single situation as a unique situation. Just like I thought every morning I need a different coffee approach. I keep thinking every business situation was special, but AI works best with patterns, not with the exceptions. The last problem, I didn't judge on the output. And honestly, I was right not to judge it at first, because just like my coffee machine, it did the right setting. My AI need a proper training before I could deliver it the reliable result. And you know what, the breakthrough came when I stopped trying to make my AI perfect, just like my coffee. I started using it usefully. Just like the coffee machine, it's not a gourmet. It's a ready when I need it, consistent every time I'm using it, giving me outputs exactly like what I want. Just like my coffee espresso machine give me the exact same quality of coffee every morning. In my next video, I'm going to share with you exact 5-step framework. The framework that I developed go from waiting to perfect AI to having an AI working for you consistently and saving you thousands of time. But here's what I don't want to happen to you. I don't want you to waste months and thousands of dollars, make the same mistake as everyone, especially just like me, making it right now. Every week, I talk to CEO who jump into AI without preparation and are now dealing with the mess. They are spending more time fixing AI mistakes than even using that. They are losing just with clients. Some are considering giving up on AI entirely. That's why I'm offering free AI readiness audits this month. I'm personally review your current situation and show you exactly what needs to be prepared before you implement any AI system. Think of it as a pre-flight check-in before you taking off. This isn't about selling you something. It's about making sure you don't become another AI free bad story. The link in the description below. Book your audit before you spend another $1,000 on AI tools. If you feel like this is your journey, you are welcome. Let's figure it out together. Bye.